の先一緒。
Hello? Can you guys hear me now? I called it? What did you call? Hello! Welcome everyone! Thanks for coming. Buta, Nihilist, Ari, Saturn, and Cookie, the gang. It's good? Okay. How are you guys? It's been a while. We're so back. Me being muted. Listen, I've been changing a lot of settings around because, you know, sometimes you want to get all fancy and then the fancy stuff doesn't work, so you have to go back, you know? Hi Haneko, welcome, Goombate. It's so good to see you guys. Where's the rat and the roach? I don't know what you're talking about. I went on a trip for 3 weeks to I went to Japan for 2 weeks, and then I went to Korea for 1 week. It was really nice. I think I just needed time, like, away, to be honest. Sometimes you're in one place for so long and then you forget what it's like to be anywhere else. So it was nice, it was nice. Did I get you souvenirs? Yeah, I think the plane, I think the airline lost it though, so it's probably somewhere in the middle of the ocean. Oh my god, when I arrived, okay, so my flight back, right, I had so I had one layover. And the okay, so my first flight went suspiciously fine. And then the second flight, they were suddenly just like, when we arrived, they were like, oh yeah, your flight is 8 hours delayed. So I was like, what? So I went on this trip with my roommate and my high school friend. And we're all close friends, so it's great. And so it was just me and my roommate at the airport being like, our flight leaves at like, at like, what was it? It was like supposed to be at like 4 p.m. or something like that. And then they just like suddenly made it like 1 a.m. or something like that. It was something crazy. And we were like, by the time we get back, it's gonna be there's no way for us to get home, you know what I mean? Like, nothing is running. You can't even, like, if we Uber, it would be like $200 or something like that, and we were just like, what the fuck? We did everything right, what is this? We even left, like, enough time for the layover, and the fucking airline fucked us over. Anyway. So we were like, oh, is there a way you could fit us on the flight before us? Because Air Canada, which is the airline I took, Air Canada, every single walk, just sleep at the airport. Okay, I needed a shower. I was filthy, tired, and sleep deprived. Okay, I needed to get home. Skateboard. Roll. Just roll all the way home. And like all of their flights were delayed. Every single one. Since like the morning. So it wasn't just us. Everyone else that took Air Canada that day, and I think like even until this day, they delayed every single flight. So the flight that we took thankfully had spaces. So the flight before us had spaces. Because the flight before that had also been delayed. So like people were like basically just like playing dominoes like all the way up. But like they were like, oh, okay, they made like a big deal out of like transferring our luggage, right? They were like, oh, we'll get your luggage transferred to the new flight. And we were just like, okay, fantastic. Like, as long, like, she said she could do it. So we were like, okay, that's great. Unexpected, but okay. And then she said she did it. And then we arrived in our city and our luggage was not on the plane. They were like, oh no, sorry, we'll just have to we'll have to deliver it to you. And we were just like, sick. Cool. Nice. Canada always sounds like a fake place when someone talks about it. Well, here I am, and I can tell you it's just as... It's okay. It's alright here. Our souvenirs, I know! And so they took it. They even said they ate them, like, on the way, so... They were just like these great little matcha cakes that I got for you guys. And they just ate them. They were really expensive too. But our, oh my god. I have so many things to tell you guys. I don't know where to start. Okay, well, first of all, I have photos, actually. I have some photos I can show you guys. Just a sec. This is why I try to pack less so I don't have to worry so much. It's so difficult to... Because it was 3 weeks, I hadn't gone on a trip like that long in a really long time. The longest trip I went on before this one was like a week. So like, they were much, You like matcha? I also really like matcha. Oh my god, the rumors of like Japan having every Kit Kat flavor in the world is so it's so it was so true. Like I just saw all of them. It was like an entire wall of them. Our Korean snacks, I'm starting a lawsuit. They will be caught. They will be apprehended. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the longest trip I went on before this one was like a week. So it was not nearly as long. And I hadn't been to Japan since I was like a baby. So I didn't know just like how convenient everything was, and so I packed like too many clothes. Which is like, you know, because it was like warmer and I was like, oh well, I'm gonna be sweating more, so I want to change my clothes more. But it was just like a waste of space, honestly. Like I should have just packed light and gotten whatever I needed over there because it was so affordable, especially right now because the yen is cheap right now, cheaper on the cheaper side. So it was just so affordable. I should have just like packed super light and gone there and gotten all my necessities there, but anyway, I have some photos. I don't know, I don't really remember which ones I picked. But I can show you guys, just a sec. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So I don't know what order these photos are in, by the way, so I'll just show you guys them in whatever order they come. This is a photo. Did I find a rat? No! It was too clean for the rats to thrive, you know what I mean? The rats needed more garbage. Okay. This was actually not in the first city. So what I did was I went to Osaka first. This photo is from Kyoto. It's from the Nishiki market. You can see it on the flags there. But like I went 2 weeks before Golden Week. So if you guys don't know, there's a week in Japan where it's like everyone's on vacation. And so the streets are packed with everyone. Everyone's on vacation, so everyone's traveling. So like it's really chaotic, but I did plan for that and I went 2 weeks ahead. But it was still packed. So you guys have probably heard this already, but like Japan is just like full of tourists these days. And I was one of them. And it's definitely like I went to Nishiki Market on a weekend. So as you can see, it was really packed. I mean, this like what you see here is not even like really as packed as it was. Like a lot of the time people were just like moving along in one line, like on one side and then the other direction on the other side, and then like if there was a stall you wanted to go into, you needed to just like like sumimasen, just like run inside the stall. Try not to dox yourself. Whatever. You guys know everything anyway. I don't care. I don't care at this point. How cheap is stuff for you because their economy is in shambles? It was cheap. It was cheap. And I'm not used to things being cheap for me. I'm not used to things being very cheap because I run on the Canadian dollar. So like, I'm constantly just like, fuck, my my dollar counts for so little. But when I went to Japan, it was actually really, really like, it was really affordable. Like, it was the first time in a long time where I was like, but like, on the contrary, when we went to Korea, I was surprised by how expensive things had gotten over the past few years. I was like, oh man. Cause like, I have, like I told you guys, I have my dad in Korea. And he has been telling us like how much things have increased in price over there. And it's like almost Canadian prices, honestly. Like, I was surprised. I feel really bad for my dad when I was there. I was like, man, like one of the biggest benefits of my dad like staying overseas was that he could get things for so much less, right? If you were getting paid in yen, everything would be expensive as hell. It depends. I think definitely there are a lot of lower end income positions where you will struggle to be living in one of the bigger cities in Japan. But Japan is not known for a particularly expensive cost of living in general. Like, it's not like, I don't know. Even in the bigger cities, like Tokyo or Kyoto, I don't think it's at the level of, like, New York or, like, you know, Vancouver, stuff like that. I think. I mean, I've never lived there, obviously, so I don't know, but that's what I've heard. Oh! Okay, so this is my first ramen bowl in Japan. I really like tsukemen, so I got tsukemen. Actually, I went to the hairdresser recently, and she's Japanese, right? And like, she was like, oh, what, you went to Japan? Like, what was your favorite food in Japan? I was like, I liked their tsukemen. But she was like laughing because it's kind of like like an old man type of thing to say. Yeah, like, I wasn't like, oh, I love their, like, fluffy pancakes or tarts or something like that. I was just like, I love the tsukemen. Like a fucking salaryman on his way home from work. It was the Kit Kats. Here, please. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. So this was, like, a spicy, I forgot exactly what it was called. They just called it like their special broth in English, but I don't. It's like a pork and fish broth. So it like you guys already know probably, but tsukemen is like you get like a smaller bowl of thick reduced broth, and then like your noodles on the side, and they're cold so that when you dip them in the soup, it's like a nice contrast. It's really, really nice. It was very flavorful, very tasty. I love fish. I love pork. I love fucking ajitama. I love egg. I don't like bamboo shoots usually because they're stinky, but it's okay. These were good. Stop making me hungry. I wish we could all go to Japan together and have their noodles in a big party. Another food picture. This was my, I got ekiben, which, like, if you don't know, is like, on Shinkansen, or like on, not on the subway, but on Shinkansen specifically, like, it's a popular lunchbox, like a bento, to have on the train. it's popular to like go get a bento specifically made for your trip. So I was like, well, I have to try that. So I want to try the oxtail soup. Very good. I love oxtail. Very fatty and delicious. And I went there and I was just like, I have to get the classic. I have to get the classic charred beef dong. So I got that. It was so good. Even though it was cold, it was really good. The meat was so tender. It was really good. And it was really funny because like I was on the Shinkansen, and like I was on the Shinkansen with my roommate because we were going to meet wait, no. Oh, okay, yeah. Like we all got seats, but like all three of us got seats, but we got separated. So one of us had to go in like another train, and then the two of us, me and my roommate, got the train behind or something like that. And then or the train car, sorry. And so I was like next to some like Japanese lady, and and she was like kind of like, I don't know, like she was like, I don't think she didn't really like that she had to sit next to me, I think. But you know, I behaved myself and she got used to me, I think. But my roommate was like next to like he was like an oji-san. Like there was an oji-san there just like taking my roommate's seat. And he was like asleep, basically. Just like snoring. And my roommate and I were just like, what do we do? Like, he's in your seat. What do we do? And we weren't sure if we should tell him because like, I don't know, like, it's kind of scary. Like, what if he gets mad at us? Like, it's not like we speak good Japanese or anything, right? So, for reference, I speak a little bit of Japanese and understand more Japanese. My roommate doesn't speak or understand, and my high school friend is good. She's good at Japanese, yeah. But our only Japanese translator was in the other car. So we didn't expect this to happen. So we had to wait, and then we were going to tell like we were gonna tell the man that's like going up and down the Shinkansen, like the security, not security, but like I think he's the, what do you call it? The conductor, I guess? We were going to tell him like, hey, we think there's someone, you know, in my roommate's seat. And but like after a few walk-bys, he stopped coming by, so we were like, uh-oh. And like we were in the non-reserved seat section of the bullet train. No, we were in the reserved seat section. That's why I'm saying like they were in my roommate's seat. It was like supposed to be their seat. Because I made that mistake when I first arrived in Osaka. Basically in Japan, there's the Shinkansen, there's like a reserved seat section, and then there's a non-reserved seat section. If you decide to cheap out like I did when I first arrived in Osaka, you will get the non-reserved seat section, in which case you are not guaranteed a seat. And by not guaranteed a seat, if it's a train that's coming like in a few hours, you definitely will not have a seat. So let's say you're on like a 14-hour direct flight from Canada to Japan, and then you are like, oh, I need to take the Shinkansen to Osaka, and then you decide to cheap out and you get a non-reserved seat. Let's just say you'll be standing for like 3 hours with your giant luggage bag in the fucking section of the train that's the shakiest, and people trying to get by you, and it'll be hell. So if you guys ever go to Japan, just shell out a couple tens of dollars and get the fucking reserved seat, because it's worth it. Anyway, we were like not sure what to do, and there were seats like next to me that were still open, right? No one had taken them yet, but like obviously on other stops, people will come in and take the seat because that's their reserved seat. But I was like, it's okay, like maybe we can risk it. Like if someone comes and asks for their seat, then you can just move. So they just sat down and we were waiting. And like the next stop in like 10 minutes, someone came up and they were just like, oh, that's my seat. And we were just like, oh, sorry. And so like we had no choice. We had to wake that guy up. We were just like, hey, this is my seat. And he like had the audacity to take out his ticket and be like, and like double check. And we were just like, bitch, you don't even have a reserved seat. Like his ticket was not a reserved seat ticket. It was just a non-reserved seat ticket. And we were just like, you are a full ass oji-san in Japan. Can you just not like fall asleep on a reserved seat? Like, can you at least go on the right car? If I go to Japan, I'm just not leaving. I know. Guys, I've seriously been thinking about, like, when am I gonna go back? I got here and I was, like, so depressed. I was like, I can't believe I have to be here again. I'm seriously considering moving. It's from 2 weeks ago. Literally, like, he was like, oh, actually, I'm supposed to take the train the other way, but I just came here to fuck with you. Like, it was so ridiculous. I was like, sir, just admit your fault and go away. Anyway, but this Ekiben, great. It was, I would say, 5 out of 5 stars. Even though it was cold, everything was nice and delicious and soft and tender and mild like Jesus. Oh, okay. This was, this is a photo from, I don't know where this, I think this was, I don't know. I don't know. Game the system. Maybe wait for their economy not to crash unless you're still going to get paid in Canadian dollars, then moves because it's gaming the system. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, the most difficult thing is finding a job, right? Like, you would have to, like, yeah, like ideally you would have like an international job that pays you in international dollars. But like it would depend like where the job is located. It's like a tax thing. It's kind of annoying probably. I've thought about this a lot actually since I came back. If you can't tell, I've just been thinking about this all day. To be fair, if I become old, I will use me being old and confused to fuck with people. I don't know if I would be that smart, honestly. I think I would actually just be old and confused. Oh, this was, I think, I want to say Shinjuku. We stayed in Shinjuku. Came back just to plan to move. Literally. Literally. Like, this place makes me so sad, dude. I hate being here. I hate being here. Just kidding. I love you, Canada. 10 out of 10. This is Shinjuku. It's just I think it was just a pretty straight, that I took a photo of on my way. I don't exactly remember when, but it was definitely like near Shinjuku Station, which is like a really big, it's like a really big station. Not as big as Tokyo Station, but living in Japan is an entirely different beast than visiting. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's also like, it's different, like, depending on I assume it's a completely different experience based on your ethnicity as well. Because I'm Asian, I can just like, I can kind of like blend in, you know? Japan's very homogeneous. But if you're black, for example, I assume it's a very different experience. Like finding a job, living there every day. I assume it's very different. Yeah, but this is Shinjuku. It's a very nightlife-y place. It's very close to the red light district. So it's just it's very much like a a party place. I hear a lot of people don't really like Shinjuku because it's always packed. But it was nice. I really like the vibes, honestly. North is cheating. I'm living life on easy mode. Let's see. Oh my god! Okay, so this is SCP Denman. Hey, welcome. So good to see you. This is a hot dog. So Japan is super fond of like these like weird hot dogs where like it's kind of like a mini baguette with like a really curvy sausage in the middle. Been a while, yeah! Hope you've been doing well. They have glizzies. They do! Oh my god, they do! This is actually from the Ghibli Cafe. I went to the Ghibli Museum in Mitaka. It was great. The greatest thing about the Ghibli Museum actually was that, and like, people have told me to go to the Ghibli Museum, but they never told me this. Why isn't the dog curved with the bun? Yeah, I know, they're like going like, they're like convex. They're like battling each other, the curvature. That museum sounds fun. Was it hard to get tickets? So my friend got our tickets for us. But it wasn't like that hard or anything. You just need to like be online at a specific time and then you'll get your tickets. You do obviously need to reserve in advance. It's quite a popular place, so Yeah, but they had okay, like, a thing no one really talks about enough about the Ghibli Museum, in my opinion, is, like, the museum is not just, like, them showing off their work to you. Like, work that has been previously made. Like, there is that. There's enough of that. Like, they have whatever, like, storyboards and, like, concept art for, oh, especially, like, I think they use part of the museum as, like, a promo place for new movies that come out and stuff like that. But the museum was made, like, as a standalone piece of art, honestly. Like, inside the museum, like, obviously we weren't allowed to take pictures or anything unless they were, like, outside the museum. But it was, like, structured for the museum itself. There were short films that we could watch there, that were basically only shown in the museum, which was super cool. Except we got the super nasty one. We got, like, the one about a fucking water spider. It was so... I was like, why this one of all of them? They, like, rotate through them, and then, like, depending on what time you go, like, you have, like, a different movie you can watch, or something like that. And our slot was, like, the movie about a fucking spider. It was a very sweet movie, but, like, why? We could have watched the one about, like, the stars, or, like, something very romantic. I have yet to watch anything from Studio Ghibli. They're definitely treats. They're definitely treats. Some of the films of all time. Yeah, but, like, the museum had so much stuff that was just, like, made for the museum. Like, that's what made it so amazing. I was like, this is not... They didn't just, like, take a building and stick their work in it. So much of it was made for, like, it's, like, made for you to go and have, like, a entirely separate experience looking through all their stuff. Like, it was an incredible museum. It might be, like, the best museum I've ever been to. It was so amazing. I hear there's a... Also, the tickets are, like, fucking... They're, like, $10 or something. Like, so cheap. There's a separate, bus that you can get a ride on. I'd watch it. It was very good. It was very good. I just don't like spiders. And, like, the bus kind of takes you on, like, a Ghibli tour or something like that? I don't exactly know what it is, but it's, like, blocked off so only the bus can see it, I think. Like, people riding the bus can see it, but, the bus tickets were, like, $200 or something like that, so I was like, maybe next time. But there was, like, enough to see in the museum already, so no regrets on that. It was so amazing. I loved it, and the hot dog was also very tasty. Their cafe was so nice. And the merchandise, extremely expensive. But I got, like, a little towel. I got, like, a little towel from there, and it's so cute. It's like a hand towel. I love it so much. It's embroidered with Ghibli Museum iconography. I love it. Miyazaki the troll. Miyazaki is just a old bitter man, but he's so funny. Did you guys see that Miyazaki recently shaved his mustache? He looks like a tortoise now. Oh yeah, this is also from the museum. They had like a minestrone soup. It was the best minestrone soup I've ever had. And it was the best because it had like huge chunks of pork in it. I was like, why does this vegetable soup have pork in it? They were like, I'm sorry. You wanted vegetarian options? I don't fucking think so. It was so good. The day was like kind of rainy and like, it was like rainy and Skin. That's my friend there in the background, actually. But the logo of the cafe is like a little straw hat. I think because of Sophie from Howl, I think. But the day was kind of rainy and a little cold, so it was really, really nice to have this suit. The two Miyazakis. Oh, okay, so this is a picture from like right outside. Bloop, hello. It's like right in the middle, I guess, of the museum. Like it kind of like circles this in a C shape around this little garden. It's so pretty. It's actually my desktop wallpaper right now. It's so pretty. I don't know how they always like keep such wonderful care of their plants. It was so cute. And like this shed in the back, like the green shed, was actually like furnished inside. I thought it was just like a model shed, but if you look through the window, there's actually like tools and stuff in there. It's so cute. But it was like staff only. But I couldn't believe even staff were allowed to go in there. There were like lamps, like warm lamps, lighting up the place. It was so good. It was so lovely. I loved it. If you guys can afford it, totally recommend it. It's 100% worth it. It's worth every cent. Oh my god, okay, so guys, I got a Tamagotchi. I got a Tamagotchi. I got it from Village Vanguard. And Village Vanguard is kind of just like it's just like a store for everything nerdy. Why is the packaging in English? I don't know. All of them were in English though. It was like, I don't know why. Tamagotchi. It was like the cheaper one. It was like one of the original generations, Generation 1 and Generation 2. I got Generation 2 because like as a kid I had Generation 1, so I was like, well, I kind of want to try Generation 2. It felt kind of surreal being able to afford my own Tamagotchi. When I remember when I was a kid, like they were like $20, I remember, Canadian. And my mom, I would like beg my mom for a Tamagotchi and like she would be like, she would get me one, but like when I was little, we had just immigrated and my mom didn't know English. So, but like the the battery would run out, right? So I would have to like, I was like, Mom, the battery ran out, I need a new battery. But like she didn't know how to, I guess, ask for like, because it's a specific battery that a lot of them like didn't, a lot of stores didn't really have readily in stock back then. So after the battery died, it was just like dead for me, because like because like a lot of people would just like brush off the middle-aged Asian lady, you know? So like I was like so sad whenever the battery died, because that meant I would never be able to play it again. I think I had like 2 Tamagotchis when I was little. Yeah. Is it still alive? So it's died many times. I forgot in all my years how to play Tamagotchi. So like, I don't know if you guys can hear this. Can you guys hear that? That's the Tamagotchi. So, I didn't know this, but Gen 2 Tamagotchi is so fucking loud. And you can't choose the volume on the thing. You have to either have the volume at 100%, or you just... you just mute it. So... a lot of the time I have it on mute, especially at work. But I forgot that, like, the hunger and the what do you call it? Happiness have a meter? So I was just, like, going to... like, I would just, like, fix the issue. Like, I would just guess what the issue of the Tamagotchi was whenever... So I need to name this thing. Let's name it Steve for now. So every single time Steve would yell at me, I would like go and try to guess what issue it had, and then like I would go through all the options, right? Like there's like play, and then like clean up, and then medicine, and food. So I would do like the food and the playing option, because I was like, I think that's what I remember them liking. But like what I didn't know is that every single time it calls, it means it's like desperate. It means it's like on its last dying breath. And so every single time like it grew up, it would grow up into like the worst character, like the character with the worst personality, and it'd be like, what am I doing wrong? Anyway, I got it now. I know how to play now, so I'm raising it well, you know? Prez, yeah, I just kept playing the same part of Pokemon. No, yeah, I just played the Tamagotchi till the battery died. Name it Oyakodon? Okay. Oyakodon it is then, I guess. I got the ocean one. It's so cute. It's like, it has that kind of like retro clear plastic case. It's very cute. But then when I came back, I looked it up, and I found out that like, there's like a Starry Sky version? Hold on, let me look it up. Tamagotchi Gen 2 Starry Sky. Oh my god, it's so cute. I want this one. I don't know why they didn't have this one. They only had the ocean one. How do I... Oh. What? Oh. Yako or Oya? Oya? Oya ya ya ya? Oya oya oya? Let's see. Or Don! So true. Look at this! It's so cute! I want this one! I don't know why they didn't have it, but the ocean one is cute too, so I'll take it. But this one! Isn't it so me? Look, this is my head. Look, it's perfect. It's literally my head. You don't even see the difference. See? Anyway. Probably sold out of it? Maybe, maybe. Okie, hi! Is that Cookie? It does match your vibe though, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Anyway. Actually, they sell it on Amazon right now. Should I get it? No, I won't. I only want one Tamagotchi. Or else, you know, it'll get out of control. I won't be able to stop, you know? Oh, okay, so this is a photo from a cafe we went to. We went like thrifting in Japan. It was in I want to say it was in Tokyo. We went thrifting and then we had Mosburger Mosburger for lunch, and then I was like, there's a tart place there! We need to go! So we went, and it was so good, guys. These tarts are so fucking good. They were so good! How are they so good? They were pretty expensive though. I think they were like $7 or $8 per tart. It's like pretty intense, but they were so worth it. Skin. That's my friend again. Yeah, but it was so amazing. And they're so cute. I chose the strawberry one, and then my friend chose the orange one? I don't remember if it was orange or tangerine, but I think it was orange. But I ended up liking the orange one and my friend ended up liking the strawberry one. But they were so good. Oh yeah, so you see these 2 iced Americanos and 1 water? That's because my friend only drinks water. They don't drink anything else. They just drink water. And very, very rarely they will have tea or juice. So, like, they don't drink carbonated anything. They don't drink coffee. They don't drink, like, dairy stuff. They don't drink any of that. They just want water. And then these are for me and my roommate. Fucking freak. Love them. Meta, hey! Water drinkers rise up. I love water, like, don't get me wrong. I drink water like Kirby, but I also drink everything. Well, maybe, actually, I'm not a huge fan of, like, milky drinks either, I guess. I like more refreshing drinks. But... Did you fucking hear that? That's my child embarrassing me live right on stream. I can't believe this. You survive off a monster a day? What are you talking about? Is this true, Meta? Meta, is this true? Meta, is this true? Moses, is this true? Oh my god, okay. Look! It's the girls. I saw this huge poster of them and I just had to take a photo. It's dying. No, okay? It just like wanted to sleep, so I needed to turn off the light. Chill. It's the girls. The Hololive girls. They all looked so cute. I don't remember exactly where I saw this. It was quite soon after we arrived, so it must have been in Osaka somewhere. But I don't know if the next image might be... Oh yeah, I took a photo of my Oshi. My Hololive Oshi. Ogayun. She's so cute! Ah. Your favorite sheep? Yes, they are all so cute. So cute! Lammy's so cute! Toa's so cute! They are so cute. Peko-chan. Noeru. Botan. So cute. Love them. Let's go, Gayu! Let's go! Oh my god, guys! I found this ad for Autobite, like for part-time work. It's the one from Exit 8. I guess it's like the generic part-time work ad. It's real. Exit 8 was real. It was crazy. Oh, okay. So this is in Akiba actually. It's Tamago Ken. It's a omurice place, and it was like kind of like off the alley. Like it's a off the beaten path kind of. It was kind of hidden away, tucked away in a corner. Exit. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? It was so funny. But this place was so good. It was like late at night when we went here. Luckily you didn't get stuck in a loop there. Oh my god, don't even mention that. I think we were in a huge... That image was also from Akiba. We were in like a huge building, like 8 floors or something tall of just nerd shit. And that was like on the side of one of the stores. There was a surprising amount of stores in Akiba that sold like gachapon toys, but like outside of the capsule. Like they were just selling all of them outside of the capsule. Like, and like obviously you have to pay more. Like you have to pay double the price of the gachapon machine roll, but like you get whatever you want. It was kind of wild. Hi, Rin! Welcome! Nice to see you. The best food period is from little hole in the wall places. Yeah, except this one is actually a chain. Tamago-ken is a chain. I totally agree with you guys, but it was like even weirder for us to find the Tamago-ken tucked away like this because it was a chain, and we were like, what are you doing here like all alone? Like it was like a dark alleyway. It was so weird. But yeah, totally. Hole in the wall places are the best. Especially if there's a grandma or grandpa in the kitchen, you know it's gonna be good. Oh, this was the meal I had from them. I got the sausage because I love sausage. And with cream sauce and demi-glace sauce. It was yummy! So good. Fuwatoro omurice no something. Omurice. Did you meet him? Did Did I meet Ken? Did I meet the Tamago Ken? Mr. Ken Tamago, stop! Mr. Tamago Ken. I don't think that's what they mean, but I wish that is what they meant. Tamago Ken, stop. We made the exact same joke when we were there too. We were like, so is his first name Tamago, last name Ken, or... Ah, this is... This is the photo I used as my thumbnail. But it's a photo of Akiba. An intersection in Akiba. It's very Japan, very iconic Japan, don't you think? The nightlife scene. Okay, so this is a photo from when I went to the Nijisanji Ien theme cafe! Yay! I went for my Oshis, Rosemi and Peto. I recognize this exact area. Really? Oh, that's awesome. As you can see, my roommate in the background got Uki's drink. And my friend from high school knows nothing about Nijisanji, so the Rosemi's drink, they got Rosemi's drink for me. They were basically just like another body to get more stuff. Is that a penguin? Yes! It's a pentomo. That's the name of the fan base of this girl right here to the right. Petra. Her fan base is called Pentomos. So I destroyed it! I took the straw and I was just like, oi, 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 oi. And I destroyed it. I destroyed the pentomo. I got the pentomo latte and Rosemi's tea set. I'm only thinking about how I really want to try omurice. Omurice you can make at home. It doesn't have like... It's hard to get like that runny quality of Japanese omurice, but you can get the same feeling at home. I did my Bao Bao pilgrimage at that Aki Mr. Donut. Ah, nice, nice. Bao Bao. Anyways, everything was delicious. Loved it. Scrumptious. Scrum-diddly-umptious. I was kind of sad because I'm not a big sweets person, and Rosemi is like currently my Nijisanji Oshi. So I was like, Rosemi, why did you have to be the only person that did a sweets plate? It's not the same? Okay, we'll just have to go to Japan. We'll just have to go to Japan and have it. And her tea was great. It was like an English breakfast tea or something. Like a black tea. It was really nice. It was really pretty. It was really pretty. And all the desserts like were very tasty as well. There was a guy across from me that was like a super Petra fan. And he got like everything Petra. And he had all the Petra merch already. And like he had brought it and he like set it up super carefully and was like taking videos and photos. Later I saw it. I actually saw it on Twitter. Like he had posted it on Twitter and Petra retweeted it. But I was just like, oh my god, it's you! It's you from that day! My dream is to try the omurice from that famous omurice chef. Man! Fucking everywhere in Japan does that now. everywhere in Japan has that like famous like cut on top of the rice omurice. It's crazy. It's so like readily available. It's everywhere. Oh yeah, but something super sweet that happened at that cafe was I my friend like nudged me and they were like, hey, like look. And I looked and one of the girls there had come to trade her so like our coasters, so I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's like a round image of Rosemi like on my table mat, and that's like a coaster, and it's random. They give you a random coaster, and I luckily got my Oshi, but like people were trading Oshi coasters. And I was just like, oh my god, that's such a good idea. I had never been at a place like this before, so I didn't really know how, I guess, how people deal with like gacha merchandise. I yearn to be in his aura. I'm sure it is very powerful. They had like these buttons that were gacha. Like you have to go and buy merchandise in a very orderly fashion, I guess. Like they have like a set time for you to be able to go and purchase merchandise, and like they keep a tally of what merchandise you get and stuff like that. So there was like a blind box button thing, but like you can only, I think, go up once to buy merchandise, and that's it. So like, you know, obviously blind box, you're probably gonna get someone that like, you know, I don't hate anyone, but I want my Oshis, you know what I mean? So they like some people got like, I think they had come on multiple days. The customs of the local, literally, yeah. I didn't know what to do. Though half the time I was just like, oh, do I go now? Like, do I buy it now? Like, oh, do I wait? What do I do? But everyone started trading. I got a coaster as well of like other people in Niji-en, and I saw other girls there like collecting all the Uki stuff, or like all the Fulgur stuff, or all the Peto stuff, you know? So I was just like, oh, like since you love them more, like here, you can have the coaster. And they were just like, what? Really? And like everyone like kind of started trading after that, and like it was just so sweet. And the first girl, the girl that started it, came up to me like as I was leaving. She was just like, wait. And I think she came from like Germany or something. She had like a German accent. And she was like, here, like you can have my Petra button. So now I have like so much more merch than I actually bought. Like, cause like, I don't know, like it just started like this train of people supporting other people, getting their Oshis and getting the merch they want. And it was just like it was so heartwarming and sweet, and everyone was so kind. It was so nice. I love it. I wish I could have gone to more themed cafes. I think I got super lucky this time, even being able to go to this one. It was a lottery reserved ticket. Also, so like, you know, I chose a time slot that wasn't as popular and like stuff like that, and I was so lucky to get the spot. I was really happy. It was really nice. It was also it's a very small cafe. I think there were like 2 floors, but like each of them were doing different collabs, I think. It was at Animate. It was at an Animate cafe. The Animate is just like a anime merchandise shop, but they also have like collab cafe areas and stuff like that. It was really nice. It was really nice. Such a great experience. Oh, okay. So this was I think this was at a bookstore. It was at a really big bookstore near our place in, I want to say Tokyo, but it might have been Kyoto. They had a bunch of like these fuck, I forgot what they're called. But like these boards that artists sign and like idols put signatures on and stuff. And like real original copies of their art. Like it was like so incredible. Of like so many mangakas and artists were just there on the wall. I was like, what? It was so amazing. It was so incredible. Signature boards? Are they called signature boards? I know they have like a specific name in Japanese, but it's missing me right now, but yeah, but this one was the one for Golden Kamui. So incredible, so amazing. Ah, just like being able to like go there and just be like, they drew this! Like, this is what they drew! Like, it was awesome. It was so incredible. Oh yeah, so here's like here's a photo of the mangaka for Mushishi. Like at the top, so beautiful. And Space Brothers, Uchu Kyodai at the bottom, so amazing. So incredible. Oh, I loved it so much. The bookstores are on some like next level shit there. It was crazy. I was like, oh, they were there. They actually drew this. Anyway. Oh my god, okay, yeah. This is like, there's Urasawa at the top, and then Inoue Asano at the bottom. So incredible. I was like, sniffs the paper. Like a god touched this paper. It was so awesome. Ah, so this was the Pokemon Cafe display curry. Isn't it so cute? Absurd. So fucking cute. I, as you expected, went to every single Pokemon Center in Osaka, Kyoto, and Tokyo. And I was like hunting for souvenirs in all of them for my friends. But it's so cute! There you had like a Pokemon, so I think like the actual Pokemon cafe, like you need to reserve in advance to go inside. But they had like a drinks only and merchandise special cafe at the top of like like a, I don't even know. I went into so many buildings. I don't remember exactly what building it was. But they had like a cafe thing where they had like these adorable Pikachu drinks, and I got one, and it was amazing. And the lady was like super strict. Like, she was like, okay, you can take photos, but after that you need to put on the lid. And like, she was watching me because I was a foreigner, and she was like making sure I was doing it right. And I was just like taking photos, and I was like so nervous. I was like, please don't watch me do things. But I did it correctly. She didn't yell at me. I didn't cause any trouble, I swear. Okay, so this is our hall in Sushiro, which is like a really popular conveyor belt sushi chain in Japan. Contrary to popular belief, we did not eat a lot of sushi in Japan. This is the only sushi we had. We had a lot of fish in Korea, actually, but not a lot in Japan. This is basically the only sushi we got. But it was good. It was fun. Also, we had to wait like 2 hours for it. Because Sushiro is so fucking popular. And every single time we would go by a Sushiro, we would be like, oh, should we go? But the line is so fucking long. The line is so long. And when they say 2 hours, you're like, oh, I mean, that's probably like the max amount of wait time, right? They're probably gonna let us in like 40 minutes to an hour. No. When they say 2 hours, they mean 2 hours. You're going to wait every single minute of those 2 hours. But yeah, it was totally worth it. It was so good. Well, I don't know if it was worth it. But it was really fun. It was fun. So it was okay. Do they have anime in Japan? You go check for yourself. Oh my god. Okay, so these are like dolls they had, right? Of like really old like kaiju. They just had these on display, like in glass cases, in the middle of like a mall in Tokyo. They just had these there. We were like, what? Just these like vintage dolls. They were so awesome. Look at these Atomu. Look at these Astro Boys. Crazy. They were just there. We were like, what? It's so awesome. The evolution of Atomu. It's cool, why not have it? Honestly, I feel like if you tried to do this here, like, someone would just break it and steal it. Oh yeah, and I also found this terrifying creature. I don't know who he is, right? But look at him. Look at him. Are you telling me that that boy ain't right? You know? It's like, his name is like Hattori-kun, but I'm like, why are you so single-handedly the most terrifying creature I've ever seen? It was so funny. I saw him and he literally jump scared me. He's contained separately for our protection. Seriously. Do not release him. Ah, so this is actually, I think, the very first photo I took in Japan. It was the view from our Osaka Airbnb. And I was like, oh, these like low-rise buildings are very reminiscent of like Asia to me. It's very like, this view made me really feel like I was in Japan. It was very nice. Ah, some so when we went, it was kind of like on the tail end of Sakura season. But when we went to Osaka-jo, which is like the palace, the Osaka Palace, there were still some trees that had like leftover blooms. So it was really nice to see. It was really nice to see them. I didn't expect to be able to see them when we went. I want to sleep on them roofs like a lizard. Yeah, like just sun there. Yeah, but it was like so lovely. Osaka-jo is just full of flowers. It's great. I think I have a photo of Osaka-jo somewhere in here. Hold on. There it is. It's the next one, actually. This is Osaka-jo. Very extravagant castle. There was like a big courtyard and there was a guy there with a Shiba Inu. And the Shiba Inu had like a kimono on and he was letting kids take pictures with the Shiba Inu. It was so cute. I was like, castle? No. Dog. It was honestly, the weather when we went was like perfect. Perfect. It was not too hot, not too cold, not super sunny every day, but sunny enough that we were enjoying ourselves. It was so good. He's sophisticated. He was! He had like a pink kimono on and he was looking so great. He's the owner. Yeah, he was allowing kids to take pictures with the old man. Okay, so this is me and my friend actually. And I drew over us so you can't see us. But I don't know if you can spot it, but I have a doll of Pomu on my bag. But this is a really nice, like, riverside cafe we went to. It was so great. It was so lovely. And the cafe, Pimu, yeah. The riverside cafe, the employees there were, like, so weirded out by the fact that we were there. But it was so nice. It was just the perfect, like, breezy afternoon, and we got, what did we got, like, what did we get? I think we got, like, waffles or something to share, like, it had, like, berries and stuff. When did Cookie join you? I'm the black cat and my friend is the white mouse. Why would they be weirded out? Oh, I think they just don't see foreigners very often there or something, but like they weren't weird or anything. They weren't rude at all. They were very kind. We just got a couple stares. Oh, okay, so this is a photo of a street also in Osaka. This is the kind of stuff I really miss when I'm here. It's like... Oh, both of these photos were taken by my very tall roommate, by the way. Tall. We were constantly like... Me and my friend were like, how are you so tall? But this kind of like, this was like, I think 8 or 9 p.m. And just like seeing all these shops like open and people walking around, it was just so nice. Like, I think in Canada, usually by like 6 or 7, everything is closed. So no one's walking around, there's nowhere to go, there's nowhere to chill, but like this vibe of like lights, all lights on, bright, bustling at like 8, 9 p.m. Like, I love that. It's so fun. It was great. The Did you guys know that Canada still doesn't have a Daiso? The place to my right, like the red place, the red banner place on the right, that's a huge Daiso. It was so nice. So nice. Oh, okay. So on the second day when we got to Osaka, we actually hung out with my friend's friend. So my friend's friend is Japanese, but she came to let's call her let's call her M-san. M-san came to Canada for a bit while we had a like a movie festival. She came to visit, and her and my friend here like met at the festival, like while volunteering at the festival. So we got to hang out with M-san this day. Cool hat. Thanks. I'm not wearing a hat, but thanks. Or did you mean the umbrella man over there? Umbrella lady? I don't know. We went to the zoo. This is like the kind of like the entrance to the zoo. And M-san brought their newborn. And the person, oh, hell yeah. And her son was just like so well behaved and chilled throughout the whole day. It was so surprising. I was like, aren't you tired? Like, aren't you? Nope. He also like loved us for some reason. Like he was like all over us somehow. Anyway, it was so lovely. And M-san doesn't, well, she spoke some English, but mostly Japanese. So it was definitely like a day for me to stretch my Japanese skills. That's why kids are assholes. And I mean, M-san was super understanding and kind about it. So I met her and we started talking, and I got Nihongo Jozu like immediately. She was like, "Oh, your Japanese is good. Like just like your friends. Like, how did you guys learn Japanese?" And me and my friend were just like, "Oh, by watching YouTube." Because it's true. I don't know any formal Japanese because all I know is informal Japanese from YouTube. Anyway, I made sure not to talk too much, or else what if I said something terrible and she hated me, you know? Anyway, the zoo was great. It was fun. Look, this is a giraffe from the zoo. He is so tall. He is so tall. Long neck. Very scary. Did you guys know when giraffes fight, they like slam their necks against each other? Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? Anyway. Oh, okay, so, I think this was the day... This was in... I want to say this was also in Osaka. Weird ass dog. Who's got the hardest neck? That's fucking weird. We went to a Mexico exhibit in Osaka. It was really interesting. It was fun. It was just a, you know, a classic exhibit. It was just really interesting because we were like, I wonder what a Japanese exhibit of international history is like, you know? So we went, and I'm so glad we got a chance to see it. It goes for quite a long time for an exhibit, I feel like. 3 months? It's quite a bit. But it was awesome. It was like about the Red Queen. And, oh no, wait. The Red Queen with the jade mask? She has like a jade mask. Super scary. But also very cool. Okay, so this is a photo from when we went to Universal Studios. Yay! We actually managed to get tickets to get into Super Nintendo World. But we didn't manage to get the express tickets for the rides. So, Universal Studios Japan has like, I swear to God, like 18 different tickets. Like, fucking 18,000 different ticket types for like people that want to get a ticket. So they have like they had crazy names. They were like area entry standard area entry ticket, timed area entry ticket, standard area entry ticket plus like limited deluxe value pack, standard ticket with limited but 4, standard limited 7, and like all these fucking types of tickets, and I was just like, please, I just want to get in. All the express tickets were sold out. Hell yeah, same, hell yeah. Do you have a pick of a McDonald's? No, I never. Actually, I went to McDonald's twice in Japan. They still have salads, which is kind of crazy. They have side salads, which is so nice. I got it both times because I was like, I'm never gonna be able to get a side salad ever again. They got rid of the salad here, so I can't get it anymore. But, yeah, Universal Studios, honestly, was so fun. Even though I had to wait like 2 hours in line for every single ride, it was fine. It was like kind of... So we went on all the rides in Super Nintendo World, which included like a Bowser ride, and in the middle of like the line for Bowser, I started to get kind of like a stomachache, and I was just like, fuck, like, it's like incredible how much line they're able to fit into a single room, right? I was just standing there like, oh, I don't know what to do. I just toughed it out. I was like, there's no way I can get out and then get back in because I've already been waiting here like an hour and a half. It was like a 2.5 hour wait, but it was honestly worth it. It was like AR? It was like augmented reality. Like they give you like a high-tech screen headset, and then you basically fight Mario Kart style for like a full, I would say like it was a full 1.5 minutes-ish, or like a minute, which is like really long for a ride. It was so awesome. It was so cool. But it was like not you know what a ride that was not worth it was? It was the fucking Flight of the Hippogriff in the Hogwarts section. I was like waiting for like 2 hours straight, and then we got on and the ride was like 10-15 seconds. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And it was just a boring ass roller coaster. Anyway, but everything in Super Nintendo World was worth it. And I think it's like where I got a lot of merch too. It was like so cute. I got like this keychain that has a plastic boo, and it lights up, and it's super cute in the dark. And I had it like linked to my hoodie onto my sweater zipper, and it was lit up, and like kids were like pointing at it like, wow, like I want that thing. And I was just like, hell yeah. Past 3:30, oh my god. Have a good night, Nihilist. Thank you so much for hanging. Go sleep. Drink water? Okay, I will. I drank water. Thank you so much for hanging. I'll catch you later. Yeah, it was a fantastic day. I loved it. This is another photo of the entrance to Universal Studios. Minions. You know, the shocking thing about Japan is that minions are everywhere. Minions are everywhere. They're everywhere. You think there's no minions, there's minions. They are everywhere. There was so much minion themed shit. So much. I think that's like, it's just like the closest we ever get to like a mascot. So like, they were just like, that's America's mascot. Also Harry Potter, yeah. Never going to Japan. So fucking funny. Oh yeah, so this is inside the Hogwarts section. I thought I could escape. You can never escape the banana. It was so nice. It was smaller than I thought it would be, honestly. The Universal Studios had this like area in there that was like just like old western themed. Like it was like a kind of like a retro cobblestoney western like shop fronts. Like you can't actually go in any of them, but they were like model streets, I guess, for photo taking, but like there was like no one there. I was like, it's so big and for what? It was so funny. Oh yeah, there were so many people like lining up for wands and stuff. It was very fun. Oh, this is actually when we were there, there was like a performance? Like a theater performance. It was so there was an old 1960s area. Oh yeah, I think that's what I meant, yeah. But yeah, they all the actors were great. It was a sweet story. And the actors were so like animated. It was awesome. Ah, this is the entrance to Super Nintendo World. Yay! And they have these like power-up bracelet bands that you can get, right? And it's of like the Mario characters. And you can get them, and there's like blocks, these like plastic light-up blocks, about like the size of like How do I put it? They're like a little more than a foot on each dimension. And they're just like around the place. Like they're like the question blocks, or like there was a block inside the Yoshi ride, a waiting area that had like the Yoshi egg pattern on it. Like they're just like around the park in the Super Nintendo World area. And if you like punch them with the bracelet on, they like bring, like they like ding. And like my friend was like, should we get the bands? And I was like, I'm not sure. How much are they and what do they do? And I think they let you just like interact with the blocks inside. I don't know if they give you like platinum points or something on your online account, or like I don't even know what really it does, but the bracelets were $50 fucking $50 just to get some little dings out of some blocks inside? I don't fucking think so. And there were like lines for them too, like really long lines just to punch the blocks. I was like, what is going on here? Why is everyone punching the block? Am I missing something? But yeah, we didn't get the bracelets, but the bracelets were super cute. They were just a little expensive. There was one for Jurassic Park when I was there, exiting the Monster Hunter Cafe. Yes! There was Jurassic Park. There was also Jaws. There was a Jaws area. They all looked really fun. The Monster Hunter ride looked crazy. The line was crazy. But the that ride looked the most exciting for sure. It was like a big roller coaster. Yeah. But this is like one of my fondest memories from Japan for sure. I love Universal Studios. There's even a Bowser Jr. attraction that is only accessible if you do the mini quest via the bracelet. Oh, I see. Like the wands, they let you interact with the park stuff. Yes. I saw people with wands like waving them at like objects inside windows of fake Hogwarts shops. And they would like move and stuff. It was really cool. Oh, yeah, okay, so this was the line for Bowser. This was part of the line for Bowser. This was one of the rooms. This is like when I started to get a tummy ache. So, you can only imagine how long it was. This line is not just like one big line winding around. It's like a long worm that goes around and around and around, and then like coils in some corners and like around again, and like it goes crazy. So yeah, that's what the lines were like. But honestly, they were fine. Like honestly, I was just there to have a good time. I wasn't there to speed through the rides or anything, so it was good. And I was with friends, so it was good. This was the entrance to the Bowser ride. To the Mario Kart ride. This is like when they would give you see like the headbands we're wearing? These are like the screens. Well, the screens you would get when you sat down on the actual chair, but these bands were the ones that would hold the screen in place. And they all looked like Mario Kart headgear. It was so cool. This is the inside of Super Nintendo World, sorry. And look, those are my two dads down there. Mario and Luigi. Mario! Luigi! And they were there for a while. Princess Peach was also there, like above, like a staircase above them. It was so awesome. And you see, I don't know if you can see them. Hold on. You see the tiny, the Yoshis that are going around the railing? That's the Yoshi ride. It's it was a very slow, like kind of a scenic ride, and it takes you around the park and you see everything. It was so nice. I couldn't believe I was there, to be honest. It was so nice. And this is on our way out of Universal Studios. Just such a lovely, like, warm light, and like with the cool sky, it was so, like, such a vibe. It's so lovely. Another photo of walking out. And on our way out, we were like, oh, we're like starving, what should we eat? So we ended up going to Saizeria, which is, Saizeria is a Japanese family restaurant chain. And they're super, super cheap. And the food is also very, very cheap. Like you get what you pay for, right? It's like very cheap tasting, but like it's just a very affordable and easy place to eat at, so we went there for dinner. I had some pasta and some salad. So it was really nice. It was we were exhausted though. I mean, standing around for hours, like, even if you're having fun, it's exhausting. Oh, okay, so as I said, we went to McDonald's actually for breakfast once, and for like a between lunch and dinner snack once. We got really hungry, and like when we went, it was Detective Conan season, which I didn't know until I went to Japan. But apparently, Detective Conan comes out with a movie every single year, so there's just like a Conan season in Japan. And they were doing a collab with McDonald's. So, the burger buns had like little ahoges and stuff, like little bumps, to look like Conan's head. Anyway, it was really good. It was really good. The food was really good. I just found it so funny that there was Detective Conan everywhere. Everywhere. I was like, why is there so much Conan? Turns out it's Conan season. There's a Conan season. Oh, okay, so this is like a street food area. The giant crab. And I kind of wish I had tried a Japanese Starbucks, but there was no time. There were so many cafes to go to. So we didn't end up trying any Japanese Starbucks drinks. But... oh wait, maybe... no. Well, maybe once? I'm not sure. And there was this, like, ugly man that would, like... that was, like, angry at us all the time. I think it was, like, a katsu place? Like a tonkatsu place? And he was so ugly that we had to take a photo of him every single time. It's like, why are you so mad? Why are you so angry? Ugly man. This was my first donkey. So, for those that don't know, Don Quixote is a very popular, like, everything store. Kind of like a Daiso in Japan. And they just call it a donkey. But, like, usually they spell it out in, like, katakana, like, in Japanese. But this place just had, like, Don Quixote in English. Or I guess in Spanish, I don't know. So that was really funny. It was, like, 7 floors or something worth of just everything. Everything. I wish they had more stores like that here. Like, just sell everything. But maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll have a donkey. It was so fun though. I was like, I can see why people get lost in here. and like the theme song is playing over the speakers, and that's all you hear for like 3 hours, and you're just like on the 4th floor delirious, like, how long have I been here listening to this same fucking theme song on loop? It was really funny. This is from Fushimi Inari. So it was in Kyoto. So, Fushimi Inari is quite a long climb to the top. I don't think it's like a record-breaking thing or anything, but it's like it's quite a long walk. And my friend was like, do you want to walk to the top today? Because I've never been able to do that. And I was like, oh god, are you serious? And like, also like, look at the amount of people here, guys. Like, it was no joke. I mean, the more you climb, obviously, like, the less people there are. But, like, oh my god. There were so many people. I like the vibes of this place. It was very nice. It was very nice. I do one day want to go to Fushimi Inari at night. I hear it's quite spooky, so I do want to do that one day. But we did it. Like, we did climb all the way to the top. Like, we thought we were gonna pass out by the end. But at the top, it's really nothing special. It's just another one of these small temples. Small shrines, I guess, and that's it. It's really nothing particularly worth it. And we were just like, oh god, we did all this walking for what? All this stair climbing and for what? But we did manage to do it, which was kind of crazy. I didn't think we were gonna make it, honestly. This is the view from Fushimi Inari, around 4/5 of the way up, or something like that. I think this is the stop where they're like, you can do it, like, there's like 10 minutes to the top, or something like that. But it was such a lovely view. We never got to see Fujisan, Mount Fuji, because it was too cloudy when we were there. So we didn't get to see it, but you know, saving it for another day. I hear it's magnificent, but maybe another day. Another photo from Fushimi Inari of the tori, the gates. They're very pretty. The Inari Taisha tori are very pretty. Orange with the sleek black and the gold. Very pretty. Yeah, but you can see like the winding road there. But you know, they were like low steps. It would be like a great hike if I lived near it. I could see myself doing it for exercise. It's probably great for old people. Good stuff. So this is at the Pokemon Center. All the Pokemon centers had like a big Pokemon model in the front, and all of them were signed by like Mazda. Look at this dumbass Pikachu. I love that. I also love that it's written in English. Best wishes. It was so funny. It was so cute. It was awesome being able to see them in person. They all like signed on the butt. Where was this? I only saw the Mewtwo and the Miraidon. This was... I don't know. It was like on the second floor of a building. Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center. I want to say it was. Maybe Kyoto? Oh, yeah. It was in Kyoto. It was in Kyoto. Yeah. But it was so funny. This day was also rainy. We actually got a bit of rain while we were there, but it's okay. I like rain. This is like kind of the fogginess levels we got. Baga no King. I just realized that there's a Burger King on the bottom left. What the fuck? They call it Burger no King. That's so funny. Stop. This was Shibuya. So, this is Shibuya Crossing. It was quite rainy that day. But there's like a vibe to Shibuya Crossing when it's raining, you know what I mean? It's very nice. It was a really nice mood as well, even if it wasn't like the best weather per se. I went to go see Hachiko, pay my respects to Hachiko. Best boy. Oh, this is where the Pokemon Cafe was where I got that drink. The lights next to the Pokemon store and cafe, they're Pokeballs. So cute. This is from that cafe I told you about. So cute. I got a doll of this Pikachu for one of my friends. They had like a pink one and a green one and a blue one. This is the drink I got from the Pokemon Cafe. It's so cute. Pikachu sweets. I only knew of the Kirby Cafe. Oh! Kirby Cafe also so cute. I also ran into a Cinema Roll Cafe when I was there. I didn't get to stay very long, but it was very, very cute. I loved it. Oh yeah, you can see the 3 colors in the background. So cute. Oh, okay, so this was in Korea. We actually, by chance, ran into a Cardcaptor Sakura clamp exhibit. It was insane. We got to the station where we were meeting, and then we looked across the street, and we were just like, wait a second. There's a Cardcaptor Sakura exhibit there! We have to go! So, we went. It was incredible. All the merchandise was like for pre-order, like they would send it to you if you ordered it. So I didn't get anything, obviously, but it was so incredible. The costumes, they made her costumes like for real, and like put them on display. It was so incredible. It was like, what? This was like Tomoyo's room. Tomoyo is Sakura's friend who always makes these outfits for her. It was so incredible. And all of their art, of course. Mwah. And this was next to the river. The Han River in Seoul. It was awesome. Very calm. There was like a karaoke session on the... There was a karaoke session going on like right next to us. We were just like, yes. Like hyping each other up to go, and none of us wanted to go. It was so great. There was like a bunch of food stalls behind here, so we went to have dinner there. I went to the FF14 cafe in Osaka. It was quite a comfy place. Ooh, that sounds so fun! That sounds like you could meet some cool friends there and stuff too. That sounds super fun. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. I think I have more photos, but like, I have a lot more photos, but I think these are the ones I picked to show you guys today. Yeah, so it was awesome. I had a great time. Most of the pictures I took in Korea are just like of me and my dad. So, so I left most of the photos from Korea out. But you can honestly, too bad I don't live there. I know. Honestly. But it was such a, I guess, like, motivating experience for me to go. I was like, oh, now I haven't gone on vacation in a long time. And I think it was like the kind of like the first vacation where I got to just do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. And it was so rewarding. It was so rewarding. A lot of the time, I think, like growing up, when you go on vacation with your family, it's like your family schedules your vacation for you, right? But this time I truly got to do everything I just wanted to do in the moment, and it was really awesome. Like, obviously I don't have a lot of money, so I can't just like go all the time, but man, like, I was like, this is the life, you know? It's like, it was so lovely. You are the adult now. Yeah, you can't fucking stop me. Yeah, it was such a good, like, bonding experience between us three as well. And we got to know each other so much better, and I miss it a lot. I miss it a lot. It was such a good time. I love it there. But I hope if you haven't been, I hope you guys also get to go someday and enjoy the convenience and the fun that is having a vacation in Japan. But unfortunately, for now, I must die. So I'll see you guys later, okay? Ah! Ah!
And so, after coming back from her hiatus, North died. And no, she wasn't isekai'd into the role of a villain in a romance novel. She just died. Again, like any other vampire. And over the following days, it got real stinky, cause no one bothered to come clean it up. The beauty of death is that eventually, everyone turns into something akin to a cheesy fondue. And also no one expects you to pay rent or do your taxes anymore. Death can be the birthplace of new life. And North's body decided to do exactly that. As it became fondue, it became home to an entire ecosystem of funky bacteria. Not only bacteria, but a cool friend or two. Now, why don't you introduce yourself, you little guy?
Oh. Hey. Sorry. I just get a little shy. I'm sorry that your friend North died. But her death resulted in me, so it's really not all that bad. Fungus, don't talk, guys! I am the fun guy here, okay? I make the rules. I'm the shroom. Okay? So you shut your mouth. Wait, what's the BGM they had here? Oh yeah, okay, so. Say hello to your new friend. It's me. I know your friend used to be named North, but I'd prefer if you refer to me as Mossy. If that's cool. And I know it won't always be easy to remember because I know we sound very similar. But you know, I don't mind. I don't mind if you call me North once in a while. I understand. It's hard to make such a drastic change, you know? Whose sassy lost fungus is this? I am exactly where I needed to be. Okay, cool. I'm so glad all of you understand what's going on. I'm so glad you guys get what's happening here. This is a big change for this channel, I assume. For you guys. Not for me. I was just born. So, it's not a big change for me. But I do want to let you know I do have a form. Let me show you my whole naked body. This is what I look like. And you can make all the dick jokes you want. I've heard them all at this point. So you can decide. You can say whatever you'd like. You ate them and then stole their YouTube channel? Hey. No. She gave birth to me. She is my mother. At least their eyeball is. So, you can't see what's below me, but, you know, her corpse is there, but we don't talk about that. Is Mossy edible? Is Mossy edible? Why would you want to eat me? Why would you do that? I just got here. You eat babies? Anyway, I do want to let you know, I have a form that's a little more akin to you folk. Can we talk about what that worm on North's body was? How about we talk about what I'm doing? I'm here right now. Why are you interested in the worm? Here, look. This is what I look like when I'm not a mushroom. To blend in with you folk. But, as you can see, I don't have I can't move yet. That's like, maybe on its way in the future. But, hey, North looking good! It's okay. I forgive you. Where did the mushroom go? They were cute? Okay, fine. Are you pleased? Are you amused? Anyway. This is a big change, but I'm going to have to take over North's Discord and everything. Sorry to this man. Because... Yes. It's mine now. It's mine. That bitch is gone for good. So... what does this mean? Is this what North meant by Mario and Luigi was their dad? I don't know what you're talking about. North isn't coming back. North is dead. North was kind of neat. What the hell? You ungrateful, you ingrates. What is this? What? Do you know how much work it was for me to grow here? How could you say this? Were they part toad this whole time? Toad. Toad. How do you do a toad? What does toad sound like again? Anyway. Fuck Toad. What I meant to say is, with this change, I claimed Squatter's right. You're right. See, Saturn gets it. So now that I'm here, things will change a bit around here. What this change means is, unfortunately, it'll mean no more scheduled streams. Since North is gone, what this channel would like to be more focused on is my art. I think occasionally I will play games, but like I do want to finish Link's Awakening, for example. For North, I mean, I would like to finish it for North because she's lazy and never finished it. So I have to clean up her mess. But like, unless there's a game I really, really want to stream, like I really want to allocate a lot of my time to drawing now. And I really want to make merchandise, actually. I really want to get into making merch. And so I will be doing more of that. But it doesn't mean I will stop streaming. I just mean, like, there will be no... I won't be, like, on a schedule or anything. I'm just gonna stream whenever I have time and feel like it. I think it's just like even though I love streaming, I think it like takes a lot out of me. It takes a lot of like, so it takes a lot of energy from me. So like when I do streaming, I really can't do anything else. So I'd like to kind of use that energy to make merch, because I've always wanted to make merch and I never got around to it. I wanted to make merch since like high school, so many years ago. And I just like never really got around to it. I think the only thing I ever made was like a keychain of do you guys remember Hoseki no Kuni, the land of the lustrous? I made like a keychain of my favorite character from there, but like that was about it. And I'd really like to get back into it. It's just like I want more things that are tangible, I guess. I really like crafts. I really like doing things with my hands. And as much as I love streaming, I love being online. I'm online all the time. It's just like, it's different for me. I think I'd rather like make things more with my time. If that makes sense? Guess that means no North plushie, but a Mossy plushie. Well, you can get a dead North plushie. But that bitch dead. But yeah, I mean, otherwise, no big changes. Everything's cool. It's just, I'll be chilling with you guys more online, through text. And it'll all be good. I am looking to get myself rigged, but again, that's like more time. Wait. And I don't know if I have this like live 2D is just like so expensive. This is a big change in my opinion, as opposed to a live North plushie. Hey. You're right. No, now that North is dead, you may only have a dead North plushie. Wahahaha. I will be keeping the Discord open for funsies. And I will, because I still love chatting with you guys in there, even if it's few and far in between. It's just nice to see you guys send messages sometimes. But the Twitter will be locked. So if you guys want to keep up with what I'm doing, follow at Mossy Celium, because that's where I'll be most of the time, which is my art account. And yeah. This is a big change in my opinion. I don't think so. It'll be similar. North and I have similar personalities. So. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure it was very nice for North to see you. It was very nice for me to see you for the first time, I mean. And I'll see you guys next time. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging with North and not me. I just got here. But it was nice to meet you. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye-bye! Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for hanging. Bye. Fun stream and sad stream, but we got Matthew. Why is it sad? Why are you guys sad? Sounds like you grew out of North's brain, but what the fuck? I think you and North would have gotten along. Shame you killed her. I did not kill her! This is unbelievable. The slander! Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I would have missed you guys a lot if I knew you before, but I didn't, so... yeah. Anyway, bye.